Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, December 6, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Denver Nuggets vs Chicago Bulls. On defense, Denver is third in the NBA in points allowed at 103.9 per game. However, the Nuggets are allowing opponents to shoot 46.5% overall, which is 25th in the NBA. The Nuggets are allowing an average of 43.6 rebounds per game, and as a team, Denver averages only 42.5 rebounds per game, which is 29th in the league. The king of the boards for Denver is Jokic with an average of 13.6 rebounds per game. Davin Reed is the leader in steals with an average of 2.0 per game and is the SWAT master with an average of 1.0 blocked shots per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Bulls minus 4.5. The Bulls have a top 10 unit on both sides of the ball, with the offense piling up 109.6 points per game on shooting splits of 52.3% from 2 and 36.9% from 3. Chicago's defense has been stellar, with opponents putting up 105.2 points per game while shooting 49.8% from 2 and 35.4% from deep. After being acquired from San Antonio in the offseason, DeRozan has been terrific for his new team, piling up 26.4 points and 4.1 assists per game on 49.8% shooting from the floor. Lavin has also been a prolific scorer with 25.6 points per game, while Nikola Vucevic averages a double-double at 15.0 points and 10.6 rebounds per contest. Our second betting advice is to pick over 214. Atlanta Hawks vs Minnesota Timberwolves. Atlanta is averaging 109.9 points per game. They scored 98 points in their last game, making 41.3% of their field goals and 35.7% of their three-pointers. Trae Young led the way for Atlanta with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. Danilo Gallinari finished with 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, while John Collins added 18 points and 8 rebounds. Atlanta has also played well defensively, giving up 107.5 points per game. They gave up 98 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Minnesota, minus 1.5. Minnesota's offense has found themselves right in the middle of the road, averaging 2 fewer points per game than the Hawks, ranking 14th in the league. Their field goal percentage is poor though, shooting only 42% from the field. They also rank 24th in three-point shooting and will need to have a strong night to keep pace with the Hawks. Towns is the definite leader, at 24 ppg, but with his potential absence, the Timberwolves will lean on Anthony Edwards. Edwards has come on strong as one of the game's best young talents. Add in D'Angelo Russell, 19 ppg, 6.4 app, and Michael Beasley, and the young core is ready to find success. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Milwaukee Bucks. Cleveland is averaging 104.4 points per game. They scored 116 points in their last game, making 47.2% of their field goals and 43.3% of their three-pointers. Darius Garland led the way for Cleveland with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists. Jared Allen finished with 28 points and 13 rebounds, while Lauri Markkanen added 15 points and 6 rebounds. Cleveland is one of the best defensive teams in the league, giving up 101.7 points per game. They gave up 101 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread. We saw the Toronto Raptors beat Milwaukee after holding them to only 93 points. Without Antetokounmpo on the floor, the team is incredibly vulnerable, even against the visiting Cavaliers. This Cleveland team is putting opponents under lock and key by holding them to 101.7 points per game. They're also shutting down the three-point snipers with teams averaging only 32.8% shooting beyond the arc against them. Even with their great ball movement, the Bucks can't depend on getting many quality looks at the basket from long distance. But they can depend on Chris Middleton being aggressive. Antetokounmpo's status for the game is still up in the air, with him working his way back from a calf injury, and Middleton could once again be called on to take the reins. The Bucks need him to stay in attack mode, whether that's driving to the basket or finding his sweet spot on the floor and pulling up with jumpers. Our second betting advice is to pick under. San Antonio Spurs vs Phoenix Suns. Derek White scored 25 points, and Dejounte Murray had 22 points and 12 rebounds in the Spurs' 112-107 victory over the now 19-4 Warriors. White hit a go-ahead three-pointer with 1:43 left in the game to give the Spurs a 107-106 lead. The Spurs' timing couldn't have been better, catching the Warriors the night after Golden State was able to end the 18-game winning streak of the Phoenix Suns. Our first betting advice is to pick San Antonio Spurs plus 7.5. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 111.6 points on 48% shooting and allowing 105.1 points on 43.7% shooting. Devin Booker is averaging 23.2 points and 4.9 rebounds, while DeAndre Ayton is averaging 16.5 points and 11.2 rebounds. Chris Paul is the third double-digit scorer, and Michael Bridges is dishing 1.8 assists. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 37% from beyond the arc and 77.9% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 34.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.9 rebounds per game. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 107.7 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 107.7 points on 45.7% shooting. Dejounte Murray is averaging 19.1 points and 8.6 rebounds, while Keldon Johnson is averaging 14.9 points and 2 assists. Derek White is the third double-digit scorer, and Jakob Poeltl is dishing 2.2 assists. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 34.5% from beyond the arc and 69.8% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 34.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.8 rebounds per game. Our second betting advice is to pick under 218.5.